Welcome back to another episode of Road to the Top 100, bringing back Lamar Jackson, of course. And here I'm facing, I don't know, I've seen this multiple times lately. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. Let me know below in the comments if you ran into this, but it's single back wing tight and it's halfback stretch. This guy was running this over and over, quick snapping me, just pounding the stretch with Kamara. He'd, run it flipped or by default, motioning the receiver. And what makes it so tough, you pretty much have, here he has a motion the receiver over and then back to the right. But it took me a while to lab and figure out what we're going to do with this offense. It was just tough to stop that first drive. He just dotted me up with the run game. And it's really hard to stop because, at least in the stock setup, you have two tight ends on the right, a receiver on the right. And so when you're using that motion over, it's a pain to defend, and so it took me a little bit to figure out a defense to cook up and try to slow that down, as you're going to see here as this game unravels. As I mentioned in that last video, in this video I'm at least running the doubles Y off, doubles, gun cluster out of Arizona. He kind of slowed down the doubles Y off run a little bit, and as I mentioned in that last Road to the Top 100 video, I still like this offense a lot. I really do. But I feel like the run is a little bit slower, that Lamar Jackson occasionally trips up on people. And so, I don't know. I'm not just as big into it as I once was. But here we're running through all these cluster plays. I'll link a couple of them into the video here if you haven't checked it out on the channel. Gun cluster is one of my favorite passing formations in the game. I love the bunch look on one side with the receiver, and Lamar Jackson, you got to do better than that. I love having the one receiver by himself, but also a little bit closer to the offensive line. We were able to get it done there, hit the mesh post play. Again, we've broken that down, so I'll go ahead and link that on this video as well. So what I'm trying to do to slow up, you see here I'm labbing it mid-game. I'm pinching linebackers, trying different assignments with the linebackers, spreading linebackers, moving the two middle linebackers in. But mainly, if I had a little bit better user stick, maybe I could have slowed a few of these runs down. So just kind of figuring it out, because he's running it every single play. And I can't fault him. If it's working, run every play. I'm doing the same thing with Lamar Jackson. If you're not stopping that doubles Y off run, I'm going to run it every single snap. So that's kind of what's going on here. And there we should have got a pick. I hate no reaction whatsoever. Couldn't click on. So here's this, chewing clock. He got ball first. So at least I get ball at half. But if I can just hold him from any points here, it's going to be a huge advantage getting ball to start the second half. See, we're rolling out. Let's go. Get him. There we go. 3rd and long. He's just going to take his points as the half expires, going up 10-7. So this is a dog fight, guys. An absolute dog fight. We're coming out, and again, doubles Y off. And here's an example of pre-patch. Lamar Jackson would just bounce right off of that lineman, and he's going to the crib. Post-patch, if he gets tripped up at all, then he's going to go down. And that's the one thing I just don't like post-patch with Lamar Jackson. So you have to be extra cautious, almost hit sprint as soon as I want to hit the hole, and then let go to make sure I cut around my blockers, that being the running back and pulling guard, and then hit sprint again. So it's made it a little bit tougher and toned down the effectiveness of it. But I still think if you mix in that run, mix in gun cluster, then this offense is still incredibly difficult to stop. Here we go down to the goal line, and here I had a touchdown, 4th and goal. I went for it, thinking he's backed up, feeling confident in the look that jet sweep was going to get me in for 6, and I had it, but just the random block shed really hurt me there. So now this is huge. Down 3 already. He's running the ball. Obviously, I haven't really stopped his run at all. So we got to slow him up, got to hold him to 3, because if he gets a touchdown, goes up 10, basically with a quarter left in a power run game, I'm in trouble. So we slowed up the run the first 2 plays. And what I did to slow up his run is I finally figured out something that kind of works pretty well. It's 4-4, cover 3. Spread the linebackers, blitz the middle linebacker and outside linebacker on the receiver side of that wing tight Z, and then put that corner on that side in a cloud flat. And I found that really slowed down the run. Of course, you're hitting in that right analog stick post snap to make your zone defenders react. And there we go, Lamar Jackson busting out the huge gain. We're going to go ahead and punch this in, take the lead going into the last quarter. Let's go. And guys, I don't know if you caught that Ravens-Pats game last night. Man, Lamar Jackson I think is already the best player on Madden. If he keeps getting a rating boost and can actually throw the ball even better than he can, I think he already is a pretty good thrower on the game. But if he keeps getting the ratings boost, look out. He is going to be Michael Vick, Madden 04 type. I mean, just an absolute monster. And check out the big defensive play. We get this 4th and 2. He's going from his own about 31-yard line. He's running gun bunch, and I thought, he's going to run the ball. He's trying to fake me out. He's going to try to run the ball against my 1-4-6. So I run commit and just sprint back with the middle linebacker. Caught him in a pass with the blitz 6, the strip sack, going to the crib. And we take a huge, huge momentum swing to go up 8 now. 3.5 minutes left. This guy doesn't give a damn. It's kind of embarrassing he didn't sub in Drew Brees, but he really didn't give a damn. He just kept Bridgewater in because he's running Kamara every single play. If you guys can see, he just doesn't care. He's going to run Kamara even down 8 with 3 minutes to go. So it was just crazy, huge, huge strip sack. And here you kind of are seeing a little bit of the blitz 2 linebackers, cloud flat, man coverage, that outside receiver. So in addition to, we got a big 3rd down stop right here. Check this out. Time to D-up. He's going for it. 4th and 1 for the game. Got to lock up. We've been lapping the defense all game. We get the block shed. We come through with the clutch stop. My man Peters, new addition, making the game-winning tackle, perhaps. Now we just got to get 1 first down because he has those 3 timeouts. And man, with Peters coming over to the Ravens, you got Earl Thomas, Marcus Peters, Marlon Humphrey, Jimmy Smith. I mean, that is the most dangerous secondary I've seen in a while. So I think the Ravens are still going to be my squad. We do the RPO QB draw glitch to get the first down, win the game. Just a clutch performance. Lamar Jackson put the O on his back. Defense came through with a huge strip sack and block sheds to hold him. And here we go. John Harbaugh with the pump. We got Sean Payton all disappointed. My man L. Jackson, 60 yards, a touchdown, but that 85.7 completion percentage. And check this out. The opponent sent me a message after the game as we get the win on the road to the top 100. And he wants to know, what's that quarterback run? Man, you got to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned to the channel to stay up to date on those tips. I'll catch you guys next time.